Hey guys, in this video I'm talking about how my newly painted free electron laser can perform nuclear fusion at the 3 gigawatt and 5 nanosecond pulse domain. In order to reach this domain, an impedance lock is necessary between the plasma target of activated carbon, in my case, and the laser to drive the area into a small from electrostatic neutrality and capacitance of the carbon. It would provoke the beam to a small diameter, and a large temperature is reached and fusion is achieved. So what I do is I put activated carbon 1.5 grams in a small ampule. It does have an aluminum lid, but I sealed it off well. It does have some neon in there already, and it has a little bit of magnesium, and the carbon has a different spectral shift. It's no longer carbon. It's not related to many hydrocarbons or any other products that may exist in here. So what I was doing before that could predictably fuse maybe 550 micrograms of activated carbon per hit, this laser can now transition 1.2 or so milligrams of activated carbon into other elements per shot. The way I did, that's according to my best calculations, but the way this is done is by, instead of just striking the activated carbon with the laser from a distance and letting the pulse end, I actually put the ampule right on top of the plasma chamber and fire the pulse so that it's held down after the pulse is released. What this effectively does is allow a back impedance to recharge the laser partially as the fusion core has started, and thus renewing a small amount of energy to reuse to create more fusion and more atoms. I hope you guys like how I painted my laser. This is what it looks like right now. It's got multiple colors on it now. It's a bit hard to see them, but they're present, especially on the back of it. I used a bit of oil paint and it set into the Gorilla Glue shiny coating that I added, and it turned out very well. I also repainted some blue triangles on my laser to make that look better. So here we are. Basically, what we're doing is putting together this fusion relationship between the laser and the carbon. You can actually hear a small uptick in pulses from the impedance. There's small little clicks that can be felt and heard from the device about once a second. Anywho, as I release the power, we will have thus fused about 1.2 milligrams of activated carbon. After that, I'll show you how far along we've come with about 60 shots and the fluorescence in the jar. I have a 405 nanometer ultraviolet 1.6 watt laser that we'll use. So it just goes like this. The pressure wave from the pulse can be extended from just 1 second to several seconds. Just now, I believe it's gone below 50 watts, so there was quite a bit of feedback. I saw some steaming from inside the container. For activated carbon, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll wipe the paint off. But this doesn't appear to be quite purely activated carbon anymore. The spectral lines are slightly dissimilar. All right, I'll even just do one more. I'm not sure if this even works. I think you need to get to about the 3 kilojoule level in order to get fusion results. But that's what I've been doing for about 60 or 70 shots. So there should be a few milligrams of neon in here, enough to cause a very significant glow under my ultraviolet lamp. Here we are. Let's set the camera like this. And I'll turn off the lights and shine the ultraviolet laser on there, and you can see the neon fluorescent glow. This is the raw color of the fluorescent 405 nanometer laser. This is the color shift. That's the fluorescence. I can try adjusting the beam diameter. There we go, it's smoking my wood. Here we are. The normal color. The fluorescent color. Okay.